Welcome back to Alan Wake. Last part, we escaped from Agent Nightingale and the trailer park that we were drugged from by what was her name? Not Rose, but the woman, the woman in the veil. She has a name now. We have a name to the face, but I do not remember it. Also, what else did we do? Kind of it. We ran around, ran from the police a bunch, watched an episode of Night Springs from this exact television. But I'm excited to keep going. Hope you're happy to join me. Today I am just sipping on some of a sparkling water. I finally found a brand I like, so I'm sipping on it. It's a Spindrift. It's pretty tasty. Like I'm not big on LaCroix or bubbly. Not my personal cups of tea. Oh yeah, and also oh, actually we'll listen to this and I'll have my thought.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
That's not good. What else? What was the thought I had? Oh yes, objects around the world are now getting enhanced or influenced by the darkness and attacking us. Like these barrels might come to life. Or that dumpster. Or the bulldozer. Okay, that's bad. Okay, well, those guys should be dead, but I know they're not because they were a bit hit by the darkness. Okay. Let's keep it up on it. Okay, we're getting our ass handed to us. Keep it on it. There we go. All right, we've defeated the bulldozer. That was we were foreshadowed. Oh, hello. We were in fact foreshadowed about it by a manuscript page. I actually really find it intriguing that the manuscript foreshadows and kind of not foreshadows, straight up tells you what happens. Right? I find that interesting. It's like, oh, then you come to realize, like, there's a part of you that thinks like, oh, that's just bullshit, that ain't happening, and then when it happens you're like, oh, it is literally just exactly telling us what's going on, right? So that's really exciting. Okay, more batteries. The gate is opening. Oh, there's a car. Light embraced on it. I bet it kind of seems like that's our vehicle. Ooh, and I almost missed that coffee thermos. Good try, game. Was that the Bright Falls Lighthouse? Is that what it said on it?
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Okay.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
At least it's during the day, right? Except in a coal mine that's dark as shit. Why would he want to meet there? It's almost like he himself is influenced by the darkness. Even though he was helping us with light, it's confusing. Rough road. It's actually, I mean, without all the tension of, you know, Alan's wife being kidnapped and the situation in Cauldron Lake, this is a very pretty location. Like, this is a gorgeous little set piece right here. Look at that. Even this game being 14 years old at this point, it is still quite beautiful. I think an important thing to keep a game age really is lighting. Look at Fear. Fear without the lighting is not the prettiest game anymore, but with lighting, it is quite gorgeous. Wait, it's arrive. Okay, okay, sure. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, might as well. Ooh, and a manuscript page. That is not a manuscript page. That is literally just light. Ugh, I have been tricked. The light tricked me. It's a damn shame. Also, by the way, if anyone has game recommendations for me to play, I would love to hear them. I don't know what always to play, right? Next game is going to be In Sound Mind, which is a really cool game. I'm really liking it. Really digging that game. But after that, I really don't know.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
You know what? It kind of sounds like Pat Main almost sounds like Max Payne without all the gruff, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's true. I need to look at the voice actor for Pat Main. I'm curious. Kind of a big area to explore, huh? Hill. Oh, fire station or fire lookout, fire watch tower, whatever you would call it. The game Firewatch is really cool. Obviously this makes me think of it. Haven't played that game in quite a while.
KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Intriguing. I wonder what Pat's special someone was. It would be interesting if it was the lady, the veiled lady. God, it would suck if you did not find a car here. I'm stealing this car, it's nice. None of these should have keys. This small town is trusting. And another area that I want to search. Kind of interesting. You would expect Alan to be talking more here. Maybe he's very focused on Alice now. Oh, no, we weren't here before. I thought we were, maybe. But no, not here. I wonder why this is even explorable, right? Oh, there it is. Page. Oh my god, we missed a lot.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Okay, so Mott, our kidnapper, has been hired. Interesting. I really like the view of mountains. Wow. Brightfall Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corp.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
It's time to look then. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls comes with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. Oh, cool. Thermos. So we got her first. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Oh, mining supplies. That's cool. Mining history is very interesting. Oh, do we get to read? Ornmar? Ooh, another page to the manuscript.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
I appreciate Maine protecting us. Maybe he's just a fan, though. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Museum entrance. I would love to visit like a mining shaft if it wasn't dangerous, but you know, probably is.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
This is
It
way
was all
past
a waste
noon.
of time. The bastard never showed up.
Yeah. Fuck.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I don't
I
blame you.
had to
Wake.
get to Mirror Peak.
Okay. Okay.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
That was kind of wild. Where are we supposed to go? That door didn't open. Is it still not? Yeah, it's still not open. Where? Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, are we supposed to just? Okay. Deeper we go. Okay, we stole the shotgun. It's the same episode. Oh. But yeah, the darkness is strong here.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jack,
Barbara.
it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
That's gonna be great. People go missing here. Okay, we're hurt pretty bad. Good amount of flashbangs, at least. Let's see. Oh, they were weaker than most. Shit. Yep. All right, we're okay. Some more.
What the hell?
Cool. A darkness NATO. Just like the nightmare.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Have to drive. Yeah, the car's in. Is not doing so good. Turning off the lights. It's not going to do us good, but we want to continue. Oh, we got the flare gun at least. Time to move. Oh shit. There we go. Ooh, alright. Oh, that was tough. That was a tough little combat encounter. The deeper into the shadows we go, huh? Shit. There we go. Come on. So we're back to fighting workers instead of the police. How many people were taken? It's kind of terrifying to think about. How many missing people are in this town? Or is it just not reported because there's far, far too many? Yeah, these flashbangs are super strong. Trust no one in the dark. Then why should we trust you? Yeah, I do, though. Coffee thermos. Follow.
Some of the taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh shit. It's not a good sign for Alan, huh? Darkness. What's breaking?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Kind of want to go this way. Doesn't look like there's anything here, but it doesn't hurt to look around, you know? Doesn't look like there's anything over there, unfortunately. More of the dark goo. I know I don't have to clear this, I just kind of want to. The darkness doesn't seem fun for, like, anybody. There are the monsters. Come on. Reload, you bastard. Okay. Alright. There's more of them. Taking a lot. Come on. There's a lot of the taken. A lot of them. Oh my gosh. See, like, flickers in the darkness. I would say the Taken, I love how the Taken are done in this game. It's very interesting.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
Damn it, Chandler. I know that's the way to go, but I'm going this way. Yeah. The torch. Guiding us this direction. Oh. Well, side adventure. Ooh, flashbangs too. I did pretty. Let's use one of our flashbangs, or new requirements. There we go. Get fucked, buddy. Got him. Ooh, and a thermos for our trouble. I don't know what happens when you collect them all, but I kind of want to. That's a lot of shotgun ammo.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Okay, so there are different guns in the game. Dark here, no doubt. Come on. Looked like that one almost kind of looked like Jason from the Friday the 13th movies. It looked like he had a bag over his head. I don't know if I'm nuts there though. Okay. Keep moving. The light will show the way. Jeez. Bastards. Let's reload. We're not going to be using the shotgun for a little bit, but that was pretty fun. I like the shotgun in this game. It has a nice feel, nice kick. And the healing light once again. Dark.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Healing wake. It already has Alice. graveyard.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? Oh. Graveyard shift may cause cancer. What is that in context to? Incredibly strange. There might be material over there, or resources, I should say. But yeah, a graveyard with wooden crosses is quite creepy.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Yeah. Ever since mining stopped, I assumed it didn't have any real purpose in the town. Whoa! Jeez. Oh, manuscript page. Wake and Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Jeez. Gray Peak Gorge, originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. That's creepy. If there's anything, I don't know. Hear the breathing of the torch. Or he did, I'd say. Oh, it's full of battery anyway. Yeah, I hear that breathing. See if we can find any remnants of the torch. Yeah, we already did. Done. No, this place is eerie. Oh. Cool, cool. Okay. Any more? Like the oh fuck. Yep, it's all of the above. There we go. Ooh. Gotta keep moving. Shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're getting to really big things. Really big items. Ooh, yeah, we defeated the steam engine. Holy shit. Oops. Safe haven. What's right here? Keys. Keys to the safe haven. Ooh, and a little coffee thermos. More of that Twin Peaks reference right there.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
He's staring directly at us. The Lovecraftian angle. That's the hunting rifle. Well, take the ammo for it. Oh gosh.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Hurry, we're hurrying. Ton of flare gun ammo. That will be useful, I can imagine. The breathing is super unnerving. Gosh.
birds.
Fucking birds. More come, all right. Coming on what? All right. There's more. Shit. We're in trouble. These fucking birds. Into the mine we are. Oh, we're in a silver mine. It's very intriguing. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Is this where they're most powerful?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Okay. I think that's telling us we went a little too far off track. It wants us to stay on track. Like it's part of its plan. Manuscript page.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Lights are on. Yet.
All accidents could be prevented.
Okay. Oh, and a coffee thermos. Being in a cave is always, it's very claustrophobic, but well, this is very musty too, I suppose. Kind of this enclosed, encased feeling. Like there's nowhere you can go. even with how
I'd
big
have to
they can
make my
get.
way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Be careful, this stuff is probably not the most stable. Sorry about that. Got a weird hiccup. Should even further up. We're out of the mine at least. We gotta be close at this point. More flares. I need to start using them a little bit more. And a manuscript page, look at that.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh shit. That's not good. That lodge is where we need to go, huh? The thing we were avoiding the most on this trip. Even that's specifically why Alice brought us here. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe the leader of the lodge was always working with the darkness.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah, cable cars are always awesome. Birds. Come on. Come on, move faster. Shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, nuts. Oh, could have been worse. Could have, fallen very far into the forest.
Shit.
Shit, indeed. I assume there's an achievement for shooting all of those cans. Smoke. There's fire going. Hunting rifle. A lot of fucking ammo. This can't be good. Why in hell it's... There's the other guy. Come on. Let's get moving. We gotta get to the peak. We have no time to lose. Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake, is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then, the underground activity was comparably mid. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties, but there was. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. But we know 32 miners lost their lives in those earthquakes. Maybe run? I don't trust these in the slightest. Maybe sprint? Come on. Here we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Torchlight nearby. More flares. Thank you. We need to still get to the peak. House. Ooh, another manuscript page. Mott at Cauldron
Mott had
Lake.
checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
He's stalking us. Somebody. To do what? Who knows? What's the TN TZ Tom? I miss you, Tom. Oh, you talked to me on TV, Tom. Tom Zane. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Could this be the crazy lady who wrote that? Is she the one who writes all of the torch letters? Very intriguing. I have more questions than I have answers to. We are surrounded. Money bastards. There we go. Keep moving. One at a time.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Speaking.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's taken. Oh shit, that is a long cry. Real question is, how does he survive that? Alan Wake. End of episode 3.
Oh my, what a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut from her belly with a stand.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Well, that is where I'm going to end today's part. I really hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm very curious what's happening now. How we were rescued by Hartman, how Hartman knew we were here. Or there, or going to be there, I should say. Maybe he was out there, but I don't believe that. No, siree. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm happy to keep making these. So I'm going to keep doing it. once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is. Bye now.